them, those hands on the steering wheel, those feet on the pedals.
An unlit room has one geography, blackness and imagination.
A two-headed bride is born there.
She is not happy.
She shares everything.
4 hands clasp a tiny bouquet.
No waistline can accommodate the hungers of 2 stomachs.
No aisle is wide enough.
No march will not seem ridiculous.
But a two-headed bride sees things no one else can.
She can see everything in the world for its good and its bad, and appraising it thoroughly, stirs it back, untouched.
In this way, a two-headed bride is a connoisseur.
But she cannot fall in love, be unmindful, and laugh in the harbors of picturesque cities. These things do not bother her.
If these small grains should fall at the feet of a two-headed bride, her mission keeps her from picking them up.
A two-headed bride knows that being is not happy.
She knows that loneliness, and by loneliness I don't mean not having anyone to talk to when it's raining, but loneliness where telephones are black snakes with eggs, doors are mouthed with open sores, and streets, buildings, and people are crazy red streams of stiff kayaks and hooked fish.
She knows that loneliness is the natural state of man, and that friendship, marriage, and childbirth are just mirrors you hold up vainly for a minute, drop, and spend years picking the shards from your feet.
A two-headed bride knows that all ankles are bound, and to take a tiny step is to move even too readily, and to stay still even is to crash up against seeds and blossoms.
A two-headed bride does not need a man.
At night alone, after you've invented her, she invents you.
And although her nails are too long, and she refuses to comb her hair, she's kind to you. And since she knows you are your own most diligent executioner, she plays partner, bomb carrier, Mary of the herbs and gardens.
She uses the meaner side of her personality to criticize others, to point out where others have failed, where others have given you the wrong change and then called you the liar.
Alone, at night, on the airfield of your unlanguable self, with the puttering motor of your own heart. A two-headed bride is a parachute with a jump option.
The truth is plain.
In the bridal chamber there is nothing to do but lift and drop the hem of an impossible dress, to make minuscule stitches no eye could perceive and no machine could mimic, to fuss with flowers, with veils, with small place cards for the unplaceables, to do all this without considering the absence of the event, the cessation of purpose, the thinness of the hoax keeps you the disaster away, and the steeple the bride stands under peeks over and down to her, incredulous, sacrilegious. Oh, beautiful things in the heaven of beauty, accept this attempt into the hall of beauty, accept these brides who went through the trouble of dressing, accept these confessions, these excuses, these overtures, one after another, these appetizers and dessert without a main course. I'm afraid it was left in an oven in a heaven I forgot to invent. Hosanna to everything I ever forgot to invent! For they are all lying in drawers, on shelves, or taking up whole showrooms, flawless, irreproachable. Marry a dream and never wake up. Marry a dream and know no digression, disappointment, or divorce. Marry a dream! Avoid the bridal path! Marry a dream! Marry, marry, marry!
The end of it.
Sun, sun, moon, stars, nature, trees, animals, and people!
When everything has been described to death, made palpable by an impalpable combination of words and pictures, made understandable by just sitting still long enough to take it in. Take it in. A two-headed bride marries a groom. Perfection and freakishness are a natural couple. They retire inward towards the mountains. Bread and dairy products appear by magic outside their door. They never quarrel. Sexually, they are a fiasco. Too intelligent to be touched? Who knows? Out from cliffs appear maidens, some say summoned by the two-headed one, who ravage the groom and put an end to him! The two-headed bride goes back to the normal bride, where they become one person again. Oh, and more magic. A tailor's dummy is transformed into a husband. Although they are not uncontrollably happy, they live ever after.
The devil again. Hello, everyone. You know, sometimes I get so frustrated and fatigued. Other times, my heart gets so warm. I want to gather children around me, tell stories. Once upon a time, there was a sweet girl, naked under her clothes, who longed for a sweet boy, naked under under his clothes. And although they loved each other not this much, they kissed. Disappointment makes your hair fall out. Look at all the pretty things around you every day. And